yet. So that is very important. So there are several considerations when you are thinking of the cabinet. In fact, what maybe I should ask this question to Brijesh, that could a southern name come up as a party president in the future? What about B.L. Santosh? Could he become a sort of, let's say, a probable candidate for the BJP president? He's from Karnataka, right? So,
drift of your question, but what has happened is that during the election in Karnataka, BL Santosh's role came under a lot of criticism. Many people say that that the strategy which he wanted to implement, theoretically, which was a very good strategy, that that all the elder people should ease out and make way for young people who would be the future of the party and also keep on delivering electoral success. But it flopped and flopped badly. And the way he dealt with the entire scenario, the other powerful chieftains of Karnataka, starting from Yedurappa, they completely disapproved of the way he handled the entire game. And the anger and the anger which he generated was the reason that the post Karnataka election, for some months, BL Santosh was you couldn't hear the name of BL Santosh as frequently as you used to hear before. So I think that is one area where he's taken a beating. But in this government, you never know. If somebody comes who has a good understanding and is from RSS, and someone who has also cut his teeth in the electoral politics, I think that might be a win-win situation. Given the fact also that right now, post JP Nadda's statement saying that, that the BJP doesn't need RSS, someone from RSS and who also has an understanding of how BJP is working might actually work better for the party.
Sarbananda Sonowal.
Did you ask this question?
No, Ajit asked me this question.
Achha, Ajit asked you this question. So Ajit, you got your reply. Sarbananda Sonowal is there. Sarbananda has not been able to make a, he has not been able to return to Assam.
Well, I mean, in Assam, Kartikeya, there's only one person who is right now there, and his name is Himanta Biswa Sarma. He has risen in the eyes of both Prime Minister Narendra Modi as well as Amit Shah, and for last 5-7 years, he has been their go-to guy when it comes to anything northeast. So I think chances of return of Sarbananda Sonowal as a major player or key factor, I don't see it happening anytime soon.
I think even Himanta Biswa Sarma is not invincible. The recent results have shown that Himanta Biswa Sarma could not manage Manipur.
Well,
Singh.
Managing Manipur, it was a slightly different situation, Kartikeya. I would not blame Himanta Biswa Sarma for that, because you had a pretty sorted chief minister there, and he was not a political lightweight. So you could not have messed with the authority of N. Birendra Singh without antagonizing N. Birendra Singh. So I think that call was beyond the purview of or reach of Himanta Biswa Sarma. I think the central leadership should have gotten both of them to sit across and work out or thrash out a scenario. But I honestly don't think that the stature of Himanta Biswa Sarma has taken any beating whatsoever. He still remains Bhajpa's go-to guy or the government's go-to guy as far as, and he's the chief of NEDA. So, Manipur is a different gig altogether. But other than that, he has delivered on every single thing which the party had asked him to.
Okay. The president house looking so beautiful by every passing minute. It's changing its color. It's looking, I mean to say, it just looks so good,
Oh,
it's so much better outside. I don't know how it's, how the people who are sitting there feeling outside.
But now the weather would have been much cooler, and it's like, with lights and all everything around you, it becomes all the more good to look at. And there's also a feeling, Kartikeya, that you're in a part of the history. Prime Minister taking oath for the third time. Very few times you have seen back to back, though he has not been able to break Jawaharlal Nehru's record. But still, he's a third time chief Prime Minister, rivaling Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. So it is a historical occasion right now, And very rarely you come across this kind of this kind of function.
Absolutely, absolutely. Dr. Verma, with this Council of Ministers set in, what sort of priority do you expect? 2019, Prime Minister surprised everyone with abolition 370. Do you expect some hard decisions, or will he make them stay put for some time, put them in cold storage, rejig the working?
I think the Prime Minister had yesterday clarified about this, that there would be no going back on the agenda that he has. Of course, the compulsion of coalition may slow down a little bit because he will have to take on board all the coalition partners. That's a hard reality of this Modi 3 government. So we should not forget about that. But he has made it clear that Viksit Bharat is his agenda, and on that everybody should get ready to implement. And everybody has agreed that this kind of a dedication, Chandrababu Naidu openly confessing that in history, very rare occasions are when you have a right leader at the right time. So all these things have been said, and the kind of body language and the tone or tenor of their speeches were there. I mean, I'm quite sure that there will be continuity with some change, and that flexibility I also expect from the Modi 3 government. There should not be any rigidity, because maintaining this government's stability is also a priority of the people of India, because people have given a mandate to this NDA, and they have also desired a strong opposition. For the first time in so many years, we'll have a leader of opposition who is an official leader of the opposition in the Lok Sabha. So all these things are there a double signal. There is a signal to the ruling party, there is a signal to the opposition also. So that's, having said that, I just want to make a mention. Very interesting debate was recently going on amongst us about the Bittu and the Annamalai. Bittu, you see, he's a three-time member of parliament. He was elected member of parliament in 2019. He was elected member of parliament in 2014. He was elected member of parliament 2019. And the kind of experience of being member of parliament, of course, from Congress party doesn't matter. But now that as he Bittu himself had said that he was sure that with Congress he is only going to sit in the opposition, and that he doesn't want. He want to work for the Punjab. So that's one thing which is very important. So even if we are lost, that making him the minister in the from the Punjab would, number one, give the BJP footprint in Punjab, and would also make the BJP not a party of non-sex, but a local party. So local leadership, grooming the local leadership, Annamalai getting leadership, Bittu getting leadership. So local leadership grooming is so very important. That is one point I wanted to make. And the second is that when you were making a comparison between Nehru and Modi, that Modi is slightly different, slightly less than what Brijesh said. You see, we were in a different point of history, and that point was the background of the national movement, and coming, as Rajni Kothari said, the Congress system. So everything was centered on the Congress. Everybody was a Congressee. Everybody thought that Congress is a genuine party of national liberation and national freedom movement and all that. So that was a different background. The background that the Modi government has, been having is a very different round. As we all say, 2014 we wanted a change. 2019 there was an assurance that the change has been delivered, and 2024 is a time in the history where the government. I mean, when you get things, your cravings go. Man mange more kind of a thing is here, and that's why in 2014 people's craving aspirations, they have gone up, and therefore 2024 becomes all the more challenging. And that's why uh, 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 there is no comparison between Nehru and the kind of stature, international stature Nehru had. Of course, Modi has also, if not exceeded it.